Well, folks, it's time for another Grandpa's Sports Videos, and we are here at Ruskin High School tonight. We've got the Staley Falcons going against the Ruskin Eagles. Staley comes into the game 1-6. So we'll see how things fare here tonight at Ruskin High School as the boys go up against the Eagles, and the tip goes off, and Ruskin will control it. Brian Young out here in the front with some defense out pretty deep. Looks like Staley in a man-to-man. Ruskin swings the ball over, and it looks like it's going to be Tyler Holden with the first three for Ruskin. Staley comes down, and that the motion offense that they like to run, moving the ball around on the perimeter. Young just about loses the ball, but he gets it back. Ruskin looks like really quick, especially at the guard positions. Zach Riley with the ball out almost mid-court. They get the ball inside to Hatfield, and he drives, but the ball is blocked, and Ruskin is going to retain control as they bring it down court. Ruskin being pretty patient here so far with a 3-0 lead here now with 6:30 to go yet here in the first quarter. They swing the ball around to the far side. And it's going to be off the foot of number 22. That's Darren Hill, and Staley will take possession. Zach Riley bringing the ball down court. Hatfield with it, and he gets it inside to Young and kicks it back out to Zach Riley for a try for three, but doesn't go, and big number 22 is going to bring it out, Darren Hill, and I think they are going to call traveling on Hill, and the ball will go back to Staley. Boy, Ruskin with a lot of speed and transition there as they really get that ball down court quick. Even the big guy outran most of the players from Staley. Hatfield again with the drive, puts it high on the backboard, but too high, and he didn't even draw any rim on that shot. Once again, Ruskin working it around on the outside of the three-point line. Inside to Hill again. And I think they're just going to say that Staley took the ball away, and it was off a Staley player, so it's going to be, it's going to be Ruskin ball under the basket. And I think that's going to be a foul.
That was on number 20 for Staley.
And that's going to be on Brian Young.
His first.
Ruskin with the ball. Number 20, my dear. And that's going to be another three-pointer for Tyron Holden. He's got all 6 points for Ruskin here so far.
Points for that instead of 6.
Well, those were three-pointers. Yes. Ruskin back down with the missed shot after the missed shot by Staley. And there's number 5 again, but this time it doesn't drop. And one of the Ruskin players throws the ball back in off of a Staley player, and then it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be, I'm sorry, they're reversing the call now. I didn't quite see that call, but I wasn't going to argue with it. 6-0, 4:39 to play here. They get it inside to Brian Young, and he makes the drive, but cannot complete the play. Had the shot, but just couldn't get it to drop. Kind of an errant pass here. Ruskin recovers. Jeremy Chambers took the shot. Staley comes around with a rebound. John Hatfield makes the drive into the lane, gets the ball taken away. Ruskin will come away with it. Boy, Ruskin with some tough defense. Staley not able to penetrate into that defense hardly at all. And we've got another foul here. And it's going to be on Nathan Fulkerson. And it'll be Ruskin ball out of bounds. That's 2 team fouls now on Staley, 0 on Ruskin. Tyron Holden took a look. He wanted it, but didn't take it. Ruskin once again keeps moving that ball around on that outside perimeter. Pass just about stolen as he makes a cross-court pass, but Ruskin retains control. There we get it inside to the big boy, and he makes the pass out. Nice pass by Deron Hill. The number, I think it was number 14, could not, I think that was Tino Martin, he could not get the shot to fall in. It's going to be a foul on Kevin Brown for Ruskin, and we've got substitutions coming in. It's going to be Xavier Smith come in for Staley, and Tyron Daniels comes in for Ruskin. Got just under 3 minutes here, 2:58 to play. Ruskin with 6 players on the court. Seen that the other night with Oak Park, and it was a technical. Luckily, the coach got him out of there before the referees called the foul. Xavier Smith gets it over to Young on the far side. Back to Michael Brinkman. Back to Young. Xavier. Now they're coming trying to get it to Hatfield, and the ball gets knocked away. And ball was headed out of bounds, and the Ruskin player threw it just over his head to get it back, and then kind of a melee there. But Ruskin with control now. Staley with some really good defense here so far. And long shot, 3-point try by Deron Hill, no good. It looks like Zach Riley is going to come away with a rebound off the floor. Zach drives in, penetrates, but kicks the ball out to Xavier, and Xavier doesn't draw any iron on that. And looks like Zach puts a hand up and steals that pass. Now here's Zach Riley with a 3, and it is short. It looks like Jody Kraft will be coming in for Zach Riley, and Ruskin will bring the ball in on the far forecourt inline. Tyrell Daniels playing with a face mask. Must have had a face injury, probably a broken nose or something at one time. They get the ball inside to number 22, but he loses the handle, and it goes over to Staley. We got 1:03 here left now in the first quarter. Score still 6-0, a real defensive battle here so far. And the pass gets knocked away. Staley working the ball around the outside edge. Going to get it into that was Nathan Fulkerson. Just could not draw any iron on it. Had a hand in front of his face as soon as he got the ball, so he didn't have much time. And looks like we are going to have another foul. This is going to be 3 team fouls now on Staley. See what he calls. Foul on...
Fouls on 10, Nathan Fulkerson.
And the foul's on Nathan Fulkerson, and he'll be coming out. Zach Riley comes back in. And I believe also Tyler Nugent into the game here for the first time. The big tight end for the football team. Two shots, and John Hatfield comes down with the rebound. Zach Riley with the drive, rebound, puts it up again, and time will run out here for the first quarter, and boy, what a low-scoring affair, but it is going to be 6-0 Ruskin here after 1 period. Here we go, folks. We are underway. Here in the second quarter, Zach pulls up for a long 3, and it's a no-go, but Zach gets the rebound and puts it back up. And Zach Riley with 2 points. First 2 for Staley. We're on the board. And there is another 3-pointer from Tyron Holden. Jody puts up 2 points. Jody Kraft, that's going to be 9-4 now. Once again, I'm impressed with the patience that Ruskin shows here as they work this ball out around the outer edge. And here's another 3-point try. And, Jody Kraft is going to get the ball away. As a Ruskin player had rebounded it, but Jody pulled it out of his hands as he had it down to his waist. John Hatfield with a shot. And it rims off and comes right down onto the floor. And here's number 5, old Tyron again, and away he goes. Tyron Holden, it looks like we got a steal. And 2 more. And looks like Coach James Wheeler is going to call a timeout, and I think he wants to have a little talk with Jody Kraft there on the turnover. But here with 6:26 to go, it's still going to be Ruskin out ahead 14-4 now with a 10-point lead. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, Coach Wheeler's had a little talk with the boys, see whether it helps or not. Hatfield gives it back to Riley. Riley kind of spins around, gets it into Michael Brinkmeyer, and in we go with 2 more. Michael Brinkmeyer with 2 points. And it's 14-16. Boy, the speed of Ruskin is just really showing up here. .22 with a shot, and he's going to make that. Deron Hill with 2 points. Jody gets it down court. And a pass over to John Hatfield. Can't find the handle on it. And Ruskin comes up with it. Ruskin swings it over to the right side. Jamari Chalmers with the shot, but it rims out. And out off of a Ruskin player, I think. And I think Coach Wheeler calls the timeout. Folks, we'll be back after they talk things over. We're still in the second quarter and Ruskin leading 16-6. Back underway here with 5:10 to go. Jody Kraft has the ball out top of the circle. Zach Riley wants to drive into the lane, which he does. Gets the ball knocked away. But it'll still be Staley ball out of bounds. And that's going to be a foul on number 13, Deontay Collins.
Deontay Collins, his first, second team foul on the Eagles.
So that's 2 on Ruskin, team fouls. 3 team fouls on Staley. Pass gets knocked away, and Ruskin takes control, and a long shot from outside by number 12, Kevin Brown. 6'5", 160 pounds. Staley showing some patience here, trying to work it inside. But this Ruskin defense is a tough one. And it looks like Zach Riley was trying to get the ball into Tyler Nugent. Tyler Nugent just about the only real size that Staley has at 6'4". Zach trying to get it into the big guy. Pass goes into Michael Brinkmeyer. I think one of the Ruskin players knocked it away, and Michael was trying to regain control, and they called it out of bounds on Michael. Get the ball inside, then back out. Boy, they are moving that ball. And that's a nice spin move there by number 22, Deron Hill. That's going to be 18-6 now with 3:30 to go, and we missed shot for Staley, and Ruskin comes away, and the big boy comes down with it again, but passes off to Damari Childers, and Damari gets the basket. And here's a long shot by John Hatfield, but no good, and Tyler Nugent's going to get called for reaching over the back. And that'll be 14 fouls on Staley. 20-6, Ruskin with the lead here with 2:50 to go in the second quarter. Get the ball inside. Number 12, and he gets his own rebound, but Hatfield finally comes away with it. That was Kevin Brown with the shot. And they are going to call a foul on Kevin Brown. Number 24 is going to come in now. That's Tyron Daniels for Ruskin. It's Staley ball here on the baseline. 20-6, 2:30 to play, second quarter.
Boy, Jody and that 22 really go around and around, don't they?
And a pass is intercepted. Jody Kraft gets down there, though, and knocks that ball away and gets it back. And John Hatfield drives all the way and lays it up, but cannot get it to fall. And number 2, Jamari Chalmers, more or less fakes Zach Riley out and makes the layup. Nice move by the Ruskin player. Michael Brinkmeyer with a long shot. Ruskin back down with the ball. And they're going to call it off of a Ruskin player. And it's going to be Staley ball underneath the basket. And it looks like Brian Young is going to be coming back in for Jody Kraft. As we got 1:35 here in the second quarter. Ruskin ahead 22-6. Nice pass by Zach Riley into Michael Brinkmeyer. The ball's off the rim. And number 22, Deron Hill, with a nice drive down the lane for a big guy. Lots of speed, good body control. Some nice moves. John Hatfield with a shot. Goes off the backboard. Ruskin with the rebound. And I don't know, it looks like they may play for one shot here with like 40 seconds to go. Ron Hill at 6'3", 200 pounds. Maybe physically the biggest boy on the court for Ruskin. And he is outplaying point guard. Staley does not come forward. Now Ruskin starts to move the ball around. 22 throws up a shot, gets his own rebound. And number 2 comes up with it, Jamari Chalmers. And with time running out, Ruskin's going to get the last shot of the half, as it's going to be 26-6 here at halftime as the Staley Falcons take on the Ruskin Eagles here at Ruskin High School on a Friday night, some Friday night basketball on Grandpa's Sports Videos. Well, welcome back to the second half. Give you a rundown on the scoring here so far. We've got 2 points each. Staley with a total of 6 points, but 2 points each for Michael Brinkmeyer, Jody Kraft, and Zach Riley. And for Ruskin, we've got Jamari Chalmers with 8. Tyron Taylor with 12, and Deron Hill with 6. And that pretty much sums up the scoring here for this game so far. Zach Riley going to drive into the lane, gives up the shot, and that is Nathan Fulkerson with the shot. As Staley comes out and gets one right off the bat, they get the ball on defense and come right down and get 2 points, which, well, they need quite a few more of those to get back into this game. Staley in a zone defense, as they're really trying to plug up that middle, I'm sure. And there is Deron Hill with the 3. Of course, that's a sure way to break up that zone defense, is to shoot them shots from outside. Zach with a try to get it in, I believe, to Michael Brinkmeyer under the basket, but just a little over his head. Ruskin doesn't seem to be in any hurry. Swing it over here to the far side to Tyron Holden. And Kevin Brown with the 2 points. 31-8 now as we are in the third quarter. Get it inside to Zach Riley, and it's going to be blocked. Zach looking at the ref like, what was that? And here's a three-pointer now by Jamari Chalmers. And it's 34-8. 3. John Hatfield is going to get inside with it, misses the shot, but he will get the foul, as I believe that is going to be on Terrell Holden, as Hatfield now up to the line here to shoot a 1-and-1, or I'm sorry, shooting 2 shots. He was fouled in the act of shooting. John makes the first one, but it's going to miss the second one. Deron Hill gets the rebound, brings it down court, misses the first one, but rebounds and puts it back up. And now it's 36-9 here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left. And that's going to be a steal, as Tyrone Holden took that away. But Jamari Chalmers gets the rebound on that, puts it back up. Now it's 38-9. I think that's going to be a foul on number 11, Terrell Holden. I think he slapped Michael Brinkmeyer on the arm. There's Zach with a try for 2. Off the rim. Boy, Staley cannot get anything to drop here. Get the ball inside to number 12. That's Kevin Brown, and Coach Wheeler calls the timeout. Wants to talk to the boys, maybe give them a little encouragement. Down 40-9 here in the third quarter. Still quite a few minutes to play. And they're going to be back here in a little bit. We will too. Yeah, we're back underway after the timeout. Zach's going to bring the ball down. Over to Hatfield, then Tyler Nugent, Michael Brinkmeyer. Michael's going to drive the lane, and Michael Brinkmeyer is going to make that 40-11. Going to get the ball inside. He misses the first one, puts the second one back in. Brian Young gets his own rebound and puts it back up. Brian Young with the drive, bounces around on the iron, but will not drop. Hatfield goes all the way, throws it up, but hits the basket, but no points. Ruskin works it down inside to number 24, Tyrell Daniels, and he's going to get hacked on the arm by somebody. Foul on number 20, Brian Young. Brian Young. Number 24, Tyron Daniels, makes the first free throw. Here's to be a second shot.
20, 24.
Man, it hangs up on the back part of the rim and finally falls in there. Made 2. Staley's going to turn the ball over as oh, that was Laurel Winfield, I'm sorry. Loses the handle on the ball. We've still got 2:46 to go here. They're going to work that ball inside, drive down the lane by number 4, Errol Williams. comes, and then Tyrod Daniels gets the basket. 45-11. And another foul on Byron Young. Foul on Byron. That's 2 team fouls apiece here in the second half. Same play again. Little guard makes a drive down the lane. 24 comes up with the rebound, but this time Staley going to get it away. And a nice drive down the lane by Laurel Winfield, and it's going to result in 2 points. Ron Hill puts up a jump shot first, misses it, rebounds, tries to go up with it again, and Tyler Nugent is going to foul him in the act of shooting. So it looks like Ron Hill is going to be shooting 2 points. Tyler Nugent, the foul was on Tyler Nugent. Duran misses a shot. Probably only about the second or third one he's missed. Misses another one. Michael Brinkmeyer is going to come away with the rebound. Zach's going to drive into the lane, kind of a falling away shot. Gets the rebound and will put it back up, and that's 2 for Zach Riley. Nice drive and move there by number 24, Tyron Daniels. Ruskin with quite a few substitute players in there right now. Number 20 with the steal, and he tries to dunk, but I think that's going to be a foul on Zach Riley. And Tyler Daniels is going to be going to the free throw line here with 1:13 left here in the third quarter, and Ruskin now with a 49-15 lead. And Daniels is going to make the first one of 2. Jody Kraft checks in, gives Zach a little break. Tyler Daniels with the make. 51-15. Byron Young makes the drive, gets it off to Michael Brinkmeyer, and Michael Brinkmeyer starts to go up with a shot and is going to get hacked. And now Michael Brinkmeyer at the line, shooting 2. Michael is going to make the first one, so it's going to be 51-16 now with 57 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Michael misses the second one. Ruskin with a rebound. Jody Kraft gets the steal. Yes, Staley's going to hang on to it. Jody drives down, goes up with a shot, but comes off the back of the rim. Ruskin down again. And it looks like Tyron Daniels is going to be called with a charge. Tyron Daniels had the charge and foul on that. Stolen pass. I bet this is a dunk, and it is. Tyron Daniels, 6'4", 195. That's going to give him a 51-16 lead. Over to Michael Brinkmeyer on the baseline to get it back to Jody. He puts up a shot, but the big one, Tyron Daniels with the block. Several of these guys here on the Ruskin team playing above the rim, without a doubt. And the third quarter is going to run out. And your score here, with 1 period to go, is Ruskin Eagles 53, Staley Falcons 16. We'll be back in just a minute. Well, we're about ready to get underway here for the fourth and final quarter. Ruskin with a 53-16 lead, Staley with the ball. And the ball comes down, and guess who? Tyron Daniels, but I think it's going to be a foul on Jody Kraft. Foul on Jody Kraft. Tyler Daniels goes to the line, shooting 2.
I'm off on both sides.
And it looks like Tyler is going to miss both of them. The ball is going to go out of bounds off of the Ruskin player as he went out to get it. Jody's going to drive all the way, and I think it's partially blocked as it did not get up to the rim, but it's going to be Staley ball here on their baseline. Michael Brinkmeyer with the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Jody, and they swing it around real quick back into Michael Brinkmeyer, and a block by number 13, Deontay Collins. Pass into number 13, Laurel Whitfield, and going to have a foul, I believe, on number 11, Torello Holden. That's still only 5 team fouls on each team. Pass into Jody Kraft, but it's off his fingertips and out of bounds, back over to Ruskin. Number 20, Tyler Daniels with another basket. How many's Tyler got? How many? 6. Zach trying to make a drive into the lane and loses control of the ball. Shot by Ruskin, knocked around. Xavier is going to come up with the rebound off the floor. Laurel Whitfield is going to make a drive down into the lane. That's going to be 13. Laurel. I think the foul was on Collins. Whitfield at the line, and he misses the first one. 4:30 to go, 55-16. Make that 17 as Ruskin leads Staley here in the final quarter. Staley now still in the man-to-man. That's going to be number 13, Deontay Collins. Drives up just about the free throw line, puts that ball up. And it's 57-17. And a shot by Nathan Fulkerson. But no go, and now it looks like Staley may be going with some pressure defense And that's going to be number 13, Deontay Collins. Deontay Collins. Zach trying to get it into Michael Brinkmeyer. Chad Hall is going to check in. Got 3:10 to go. Ruskin working it around. And I think that may be a charging foul on number 11, Torello Holden. Number 11 for them. Fifth personal. Well, we had a buzzer, but I don't know what's going on. We're still playing. Zach Riley with the ball up here at the top of the circle. Pulls up with a jump shot, misses. Ruskin. And it's going to be a three-pointer for number 13, Deontay Collins. And looks like Coach Wheeler wants a timeout. What's that? Yes. No, guess not. I don't know what's going on. We had a buzzer. Maybe they just wanted to bring a player in. Looks like Wheeler's clearing the bench off also with a minute and 50 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And there is a shot by number 41, Trevor Lamb. Trevor Lamb, number 41, with this make. A missed shot. Ruskin's going to get the ball, and number 20, Tyler Daniels, with another basket. And they get the ball. Nice play there as they get the ball into Tyrell Winfield as he gets one on the inside. Boy, some points in the paint, something we haven't seen much of here tonight with Staley. Going to be a rebound by Ruskin, and he is going to get fouled. That's going to be number 24 going to the line, and that's Tyrell Daniels. And the foul is going to be on number 45, Trevor Lamb. And it looks like time may run out before this. Well, no, I don't think so. We're going to get a free throw here. Make it 68-20. Got 15 seconds to go. And a steal, but Staley gets it back. I'm going to get it underneath to Chad Hall. Time is going to run out. And I'm pretty sure that was a foul on Ruskin, but I don't think they're going to call it. And Staley now goes to 1-8 as tonight the Staley Falcons are going to fall to Ruskin at a score of 68-20. Like I say, Staley will go to 1-8. And that's going to do it, I think, tonight for here at the Ruskin Fieldhouse. And that's going to be it for Grandpa's Sports Videos.